Akeda with I'll Be Home for Christmas here on the link. It's The Breeze 93.9. At 6:51, Thursday, December 10th episode of the show. Good morning. I'll Be Home for Christmas. Let's bring on Melanie Guerrero, whose son Michael is still missing. And, you know, Melanie, I couldn't help but think about your boy as I played this song.
Oh, thank you.
And it's just mind-boggling that, I mean, what is it? What are we going on now, Melanie? 2 months? It's almost 2 months, right?
About 42 days now.
And Michael Jose Castro still missing. And so, you know, just trying to get his mom on here semi-regularly to provide any update and to just keep the search for Michael going. And Melanie, I noticed in the Zoom room, and I mean, obviously you're going to be very emotional, but it looked like you were kind of getting choked up and crying when you were waiting to go on. No, and you know, don't. I think anybody in your position would be. Is there something you're thinking about this morning that you want to share with us?
I guess I'm, you know, like I've said before, like trying to sleep and wake up every day. You know, sometimes I'm thinking I was in a dream, and I'm hoping as I'm waking up that it was just a nightmare, but it really is just the same every day for me, you know, and I'm just trying to be able to be strong and not let emotions like take over me, you know, because I still haven't seen Michael, and I don't know where he is. And it really is now about controlling the pain daily, you know, until I get clear answers. And so it is very hard. It's very tough. And, you know, just thinking about coming on, you know, this early and like bringing my sad news again, you know, to everyone. And I guess that just hurts too, to have to say it out, you know, to everyone out there, and trying to reach out and really try to touch the heart of who might know some information, even who might be responsible, you know. I just want to feel like there has been some regret or remorse for whatever may have happened. As Michael's mom, I want to feel that, you know. I really hope that when things become more clear, that I can feel that from whoever's responsible for this. And if Michael has been harmed, or if that's the case, that, because I'm just heartbroken. Every day I'm going to be heartbroken until I have answers.
Have you received any indication from the Guam Police Department that he may have been injured or is in harm?
There has been confirmation, no clear confirmation, because they still are looking for Michael. So we're treating it as, you know, he's still missing, and we're all hoping that, you know, the worst didn't happen. He hasn't been harmed. But as the amount of time that's gone by, you know, you can only, for me, it's just like, I'm just thinking, I'm having a glimmer of hope, but at the same time, it's not easy not to think the worst, because by now I should have heard from Michael, and I haven't. And I'm just waiting. Hopefully I can be given much clearer answers that I can share, because there's still a lot of uncertainty right now.
Right. Melanie, I know that everyone out here listening and watching this, we want to help, right? But we just don't know enough or, much of
I know.
anything. And I know that, the investigation is ongoing. But each time I talk to you, I feel like you allude to things like you were just saying that you hope whoever may have harmed Michael would feel regret, would feel remorse. And so that leads me to believe that there's something that that either you can't or you don't want to share with us.
Um, I guess because it cannot be confirmed, and I don't want to put something out there and say something like it did happen or that it is true, because I haven't been giving the clear confirmation whether it is. And so as Michael's mom, I still have hope, and I want to hang on to that. And a lot of people talk, right? And rumors go around, and it's very hard for me in my position to believe everything I hear. And I don't want to believe what might be rumors. I want to wait for the facts to come out. And I just want to stick to that, what the facts are, because if I'm going to listen to all the rumors, it would be hard to not, it's hard already hearing it and not being able to share it, but I don't want to share what I'm hearing to be rumors. I want to know what the facts are. And I want to wait for that. I know it's tough, to not to say it out and say, hey, I think this is what happened. We live in an island where we like to talk about stuff, right, openly, and we want to tell our family, and we want to talk about it amongst each other. But I just don't want to entertain what I don't know that are facts. And I've asked that to some people who have shared some information. I'm just like, please, let's just stick with the facts. If you know it for sure, you need to share it with the detectives and let them know, because if you're not even sure about that it is a fact, then why are we even assuming? We really have to know in this situation. Michael's missing, and we really have to know that if something really did happen as far as harm is concerned to Michael, the facts need to be investigated and to make sure.
Right.
Because
So-
Michael was still missing.
So Melanie,
Nobody.
the facts, right? So the last time you saw Michael was around the end of October. You reported him
Yes.
missing at the beginning of November, a couple days later, right? And then his car was found in Santa Rita, I want to say a day
Correct.
or two later. And that's all you know? That's all you can tell us?
Yeah, the car was found actually on the 30th. Michael, I last saw him on the 29th. The fact is the car was found and Michael was not in the car. And so even knowing that in itself, and I know how Michael would not have left that car abandoned like that. It was abandoned. It was found abandoned and he wasn't in it. And so
Was the car
as far
damaged?
as
Was
Yeah.
the car damaged?
Yeah, I could go this way. The sun's coming up.
Excuse me?
see, that's where it's hard to talk about because of the what I'm told is like very sensitive as far as the condition of the car. And even when I'm hearing from other people about what they thought they saw, I'm talking to GPD about this. As far as clear confirmation to whether the car was damaged, they won't confirm that. So they won't confirm that information. They feel that's critical to their investigation. And so it's tough not to say, okay, someone told me that they saw the car in this condition. And then if I'm asking someone said the car was seen in this condition. Can you tell me if that's really true? And so I'm asking the question, and they won't confirm whether or not that is the rumor is true about someone seeing the condition of the car, which
Where-
would cause
Which would cause what?
me to be very concerned about whether Michael was harmed.
And GPD will not tell you. That's what you're saying. The condition of the car. You
They
personally
won't
have not,
confirm it. They won't confirm it. They won't confirm it yet.
and you personally have not
but I-
seen the car. Where is the car? Is it with GPD?
Yeah,
Do you know?
the car is with GPD. Yeah.
You know, Melanie, when you say that you want to stick to the facts, I mean, it's really unfortunate that we might not ever see any additional facts in this case. I mean, there's a lot of cases that are still open. I mean, we just had the family of Juan Uggan. I mean, he was gunned down in front of his
Yeah.
house a year ago, right?
It'll be a year, I believe, on
Yeah.
the 18th.
Right.
I know, and that breaks my heart. You know, it attacks the hope that I have. You know, that questioning our system and process. You know, and when I talk to the detectives and they reassure me about certain things, especially like finding my son, and that is their priority, to find Michael first. That gives me hope. I tell them I'm trusting them in their process and what they tell me. And yeah, at times I feel like, can I really trust them as well? Because when I hear about things, rumors about what is circulating, it's hard in this situation to figure out who you can trust.
Yeah.
And so right now I have to trust the process and trust the people in the position of authority to do this investigation, and that I have to believe that they're telling me what they say to me as far as their priority in finding Michael, that's true. That they're continuing to investigate. I'm believing that that's true. I am waiting for answers, and I'm asking as far as a timeline about, I need answers, and I need them soon. I can't, this is tough. Every day is tough. And I don't see everything that they're doing. They can't tell me everything that they've already done, but they are reassuring me that some answers will come to me very soon. And I have to believe in them that they're going to follow through with what they say.
Well, Melanie, just putting two and two together, I mean, it's clear that there was something with the condition of Michael's car that you heard about that has increased
Yeah.
your level of concern for your son's safety, right? Do you still think that Michael may be alive out here somewhere?
If I'm listening to the rumors about the car, right, I'm worried, that something may have happened to him. But when I'm listening to the investigative side of it, and they're telling me that, we have to stick with what the evidence tells us, right? And the evidence hasn't shown that Michael is not alive, yet. It's really tough, because there's a miracle could happen. I can believe that a miracle could happen, and maybe he'll be found okay or unharmed. But if I'm listening to the rumors, yes, I am concerned that something happened that might have caused him some harm. And whether or not he's still alive, it's hard to process, like him not being alive, because as his mom, it's a whole another phase of pain that I haven't crossed yet. And it is going to be very hard if that's the case, that he was harmed.
How often do you have contact with the detectives at GPD?
Um, Actually, I try to, they call me, they have some questions for me. I would say maybe at least 3 times a week, so that's the reason why that I have to have patience, because yes, I do talk to them at least 3 times a week, whether they're calling me to ask questions or whether I'm calling to, I have questions of my own, that come up, and then I would ask. Uh, but there's a, I guess, a level of command there. Like there's only certain things that the detective that I talk to can say, and but I am asking, to speak with the higher ups, because I need some concrete answers. As Michael's mom, I really need some concrete answers to be able to continue having hope that they will get this solved and resolved soon. I'm hoping it's soon that they can even provide some answers to you guys.
When you talk to these detectives, like you said, 3 times a week, when that phone rings, is there ever that thought that you have that this could be it? They found him.
Yeah. I'm hoping that every time the phone rings, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that, oh, they're calling to tell me they found him, and that's all I want to hear. But of course, when I answer, it isn't, so I am hoping that, yes, every time that phone rings, that it's about Michael. And I've made it very clear to them that my main concern is please just find my son. However which way, we need to find Michael, please. And I just I really want to appeal to those that may know something about this, and just, I hope that you can have a heart to understand that I'm suffering from this every day. My granddaughter is suffering from this every day, and Michael's daughter. I'm talking about Michael's daughter. She's really, she knows now, that her dad is missing because it's been so long, and she's very restless. She's very close with Michael, and it just breaks my heart that if someone knows about information that can lead to us knowing where Michael is. And I'm just appealing to all of you to please, just let us know, like, I know that's even a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask in such a small island where you don't want to, you might not want to tell anyone what that you might get in trouble, or but I think that there's some relief for people who do like help out. And as Michael's mom, I'm going to remember that, if it turns out that Michael has been harmed, I'm going to remember all the people that helped out. And I know that's not easy. That's an extreme bravery to be able to help out in this situation when someone's missing. And if you know information, it's not that easy to come forward. I know that's very tough in itself. And to be involved in helping out and trying to help the detectives locate Michael, the amount of gratitude that we have is just like, I can't even express it to those that have already assisted. And so I'm just hoping and waiting for clear answers. And I hope that we can all have that.
How old's his daughter?
She's 7 years old. She's 7 years old, and we didn't even celebrate Michael's birthday because Michael went missing before his birthday, and that was it. That was very tough for us to deal with. Like, we look forward to the birthdays in our family, and it was hard not to be able to do that. And I'm still thinking, like, I'm hoping we can still do that, but as time goes by, it's just like uh, you just have to deal with reality every day that for me, it's Michael's still missing. You know, I don't have clear answers. The only answer I want to know is, where's Michael? You know, and I know, I believe someone out there does know where he is, you know, and I hope that they can, in some way, you know, if you don't want to be known in giving the information, please find a way to like communicate that information, because it's very important. You know, it's a critical information for my family and for me, and for Michael's daughter. You know, please try to come forward with that. I'm pleading with you to please have a heart, you know, because I control my emotions as I'm on here, but you know, it's like it's really it's hard every day, every second. It's tough, and our family is really like right now, like it just feels like we're grieving, and we're still hoping that Michael's still alive out there, you know, and we can find him soon. And it's just we have no clear certainty. We just know that my son's still out there, and we want to find him.
Melanie, what is the connection with Santa Rita? When your son's car was found in Santa Rita, did anything click with you? Like, oh, he knows this person from Santa Rita, or was it just totally confusing why his car would even be down there?
Yeah, someone very close to him, I thought was the reason why he was down there. I don't even have any confirmation whether that was the case, because I haven't. They haven't given me that information yet. If there's a connection, but that someone close to him does live in that area, so I thought that might be the reason why he would have been down there. So that's what I know. And then as days went on and learning stuff, I remembered that he did have some friends down there, and so, but I didn't feel a connection to the time that I'm finding out that he was there. So like, why would it be there that late? The only reason why I felt that he would be down there because of this person that he's close to. That would be the only reason why he would go down that far.
Close to, Melanie, when you say person that he's close to, do you mean a friend, or do you mean a girlfriend, or?
Yeah, his girlfriend lives in that area, so that was my first thought, that's why he was there. And so now I'm just I'm not very sure, you know, about whether that was the reason. They're not saying. GPD's not confirming whether that's the reason why they believe he was down there.
Have the detectives informed you about whether or not they've questioned anybody in connection with Michael's disappearance?
Yeah, they've said that they've questioned a lot of people. You know, they've questioned a lot of people that in this case, and then it has led them to questioning more people. And so that kind of keeps going, and they're saying that process is ongoing. If they hear something from the person they just interviewed and another person's name comes up, they're gonna interview that person as well. So they are looking into every information that they find out.
Well, before we let you go, Melanie, and just if you have a message out to the audience.
Yeah. Only it's still, you know, the same message. Please, you know, please just if you have information, I know I'm asking a lot to come forward. It's a lot to have to ask. To please provide the information, and I know that that there has been information that I know has helped. And so I know that if some people can have the bravery to share that information, I'm reaching out to those that are still kind of skeptical and maybe afraid to come forward to please try to please have the heart to try to come forward and help with us, our family, in finding Michael. You know, I just want to find my son, and that is the main thing here for me. Is just we need to find Michael, and that's the message that has always been like, please help us in trying to find Michael, because whatever information that is out there or being talked about, just know that deep down inside, Michael had a very good, he's a good person, you know. And if anybody that is withholding information that are his friends, you know that Michael is a good person. And if this was you going through this and if this happened to you, he would definitely be right up there in the front line to find out what happened. And so I'm asking and appealing to those people, you know, please continue to keep your ears and eyes open about information that might lead to finding Michael. And I just want him home, you know. I want to bring him home, and that's my message. Please try to help.
Well, Melanie, there are definitely ways that people can help give information without revealing their identity, as you seem to think that that's a big issue. Guam Crime Stoppers.
Guam.crimestoppers.web.com. You can email.
Yes. And I just want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity and reaching out each time. And I hope that soon that we can be given clear answers so that we all know what happened to Michael and where Michael is. I'm praying for that every day, and grateful for all the help.
Well, we definitely have some new information based on this call. Michael has a girlfriend in the Santa Rita area. The police have questioned quite a few people from what you're saying, and although you haven't been able to confirm with detectives, the things that you've heard about the condition of Michael's vehicle have caused you great concern that he may have been harmed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Melanie, and we hope that with this new information and, you know, this, again, having you out here, because I think it's important that we keep getting you out here, because you're right, people know things. And this could be the interview they see that, you know, you're choked up, you're emotional. This could be it, where they come forward and say something, and I just want to keep giving you that opportunity.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You know, I could be more choked up, but I'm just believe me, I'll be choked up after I leave your show. It'll be continuous for me while I'm waiting.
Well, we're praying for you, Melanie, okay? And for Michael and for your family.
Thank you.
Keep us posted.
Thank you, Melanie. God bless
Thank
you.
so much.
Take care.
Thank you so much. God bless you guys.
7:20. We'll take a quick break, and we're back with more of The Link on the Breeze right here on 93.9 FM.